Hello Blood Bowl fans, it's Mallet here, and have I got a game for you. Decided to actually upload a full game with some audio commentary. It's the first time I'm doing this. I'm not going to be doing any post edit or anything, so it's just going to be raw. How we like it. More because I'm lazy. This is a game I played last night, Chaos versus Chaos mirror match. I almost conceded the match before playing it out in fear of my team being absolutely destroyed. But I went ahead and got a nice 2-0 win out of it. I'm a 1500 Chaos, and they were a 200. So yeah, they had a 500 point lead on me. And the entire team had Mighty Blow. It was disgusting.
Time for a replay.
Yeah, so we'll see how it plays out. The only reason I kind of played the game is because I wanted to beat him. He didn't actually have any real sort of skills on his team. No block, no wrestle, no guard, well actually a little guard. But because of a team value difference, I did get to hire Morg'N'Thorg for the game as well. So, whatever reason, the inducement cash I got was so disgusting from the team value difference. I was like, yes, Gal, we can do this. This is my team, the Purple Meaties. Full on for 4 Chaos Warriors. We're actually a Beastman down at the moment, so I get a loner every game. Mercenary. And this is my opponent. Bloody Beetroots, who aren't purple. He's got a guy with an extra arm there. This is his ball carrier guy. So my plan was to try and take him out of the fold. Try and diminish because he didn't have any other sort of. And then I realised almost straight away that the guy also had 6 re-rolls to my 3, I think. So it's kind of, we won the coin flip. So I chose to go on the offence. So because this is a replay, we can skip through the setup. This is how we ended up getting up. We basically lined each other. We lined up. Let me pause actually, we'll have a look at skills quickly. This is what we were dealing with on his team. So as you can see, basically every player on his team has Mighty Blow. With the exception of... is it that Beastman behind? No, he's got Mighty Blow as well. This Chaos Warrior. This Chaos Warrior didn't have anything, he must have been a replacement. Newly murder hoboed. Whereas we on the other hand, why does it do that? Gets rid of all the icons. So my team consisting of the 4 Chaos Warriors with guard block. I'll let the Star Player we do this. One of them's only got block. We've got a couple of Star Player Beastmen. This guy's rolled doubles twice, strength 4, agility 4. This guy's rolled a double. Doubles. We go to the kickoff anyway. And the guy with no skills straight away gets a rock in the face. Gets stunned. And then we get a touchback. This was, I came to regret the decision over the course of the game. I thought it'd be absolutely brilliant to give Morg'N'Thorg the ball. And see him try and get it from him. It's actually quite annoying. I will pause it for a sec actually as I'll go for my team. So I've got the Beastman. This Beastman is pretty damn good. Guard block Beastman up there. This sort of utility guy. My ball handling Beastman, short hands and his extra arms. And then the rest of the team are all guard blocking. Why does it do this in replay mode? And then we've got 2 utilities, well, Wrestle Beastman, Ball Blitzing Beastman. And then Morg'N'Thorg doing the line, straight smack in the middle. But yes, this is what we had to contend to. I was fearing all my Beastmen were going to get absolutely murdered in this game. But yeah, just hope armor holds and try and outplay him. Also the weather was very sunny, so there's minus some passing rolls. But I figured stuff, if I'm going first and I've got Morg'N'Thorg, we'll just try and get as many beats as we can. We get some good blocks to begin with. Stumbles and pals. both down on the guy that doesn't have block. Stuns him. Smash that guy in the face. I was actually really panicking in this first turn, and the worst in the replay was I was taking my sweet ass time about it, and I was worried. I wanted to move more rather than blocking with him. I wanted to get a blitz with him or something. Got a knockout though. He needs mighty blow, eh? And I ran out of time before I did anything with Morg and left him base to the Chaos Warrior that he could have just murdered. Yep. I was really wondering what the hell I'm sort of doing and why I gave him the ball. I should have just given it to my beast man, caged him and used Morg to just murder. So this actually made it quite hard for me to begin with. It was a really silly idea. I don't want to be putting Morg in front of the cage. This guy Frenzy comes in, but he just powers my Chaos Warrior down on the first dice. But the thing is, this has meant he's had to bring everybody in to try and get a good block on Morg. Which means he's having to commit his whole team to try and get the ball. Which I'm kind of fine with, because it means he's bodying everybody up for me to punch him back. I'll start by getting this guy up. And I probably shouldn't have done this. I should have tried to chain push Morg out of his clusterfuck and then blitz out with him or something. But power of hindsight's a beautiful thing. So I do manage to push this beastman into a murder box. Now back rank. I get a 3 dice block on here. Only resulting in a push. But I don't want Morg to follow Ox, I don't want him overexposed. And just proceed to throw more blocks out. So at this point, I'm just like, stuff it. If he wants to play a bit of a attrition game like this, at least he's not mighty blowing me. Every turn to full line, I'm the one that's getting all the blocks. So I've got more chances to break armor. But I'm only getting stuns. And I figure it's time to bring back enough guys here to get a nice big murder stomp on this dude. It breaks. It's just a stun though. So, I'm not sure why he just blitzes on the outside there. He has to use his reroll as well. It's super greedy. It's fine. 5 rerolls left. I'll probably sell those off as he gets more block in his team and stuff. This isn't ideal, I haven't moved the ball a single square yet. But we're hitting people, so I guess it's fine. For chaos, right? Just throwing those stumbles out. I'm not sure what my line of thinking here was while I was bringing people in to try. I wanted to blitz on the back, then I push out Morg. I'm not sure what was going on here. Just throw more blocks. Just hurt as much as we can before he hurts us. Probably not the best idea when you're facing an entire team of mighty blow. So what we do and snap on his guys. We do get the injury. But he A-pose it into subs. And I get sent off, so that really sucks. It's not actually going to win us the attrition game. If that keeps happening. So he gets to power me, but the armor holds. Still armor. It's got a roll of 9. Even with mighty blow. So It just brings everybody back in to get bodied again, so that's fine. Powers my warrior and gets an epic chain push, but this is just an absolute murder fest at the minute. Luckily, we get a 1-for-1 on the send-off. I thought that Beastman's going to be in a world of hurt in his murder box. But he came out with just a stun. And you just start making some plays. Just because I need to doesn't mean I do. Start with Morg. We get him a square up the field. He has actually moved from his starting position with the ball. He is on the move. So I figure it's a good idea to surround him with bodies, apparently. It's starting a little way to clear some away. Let me get some outside assists. We actually pull off both down here because he hasn't got block. We try and come in for a cheeky foul, get as much damage as we can. It was only like a 42% or something, but bosh! It pays off. No long-term injury in this guy, but we removed the Chaos Warrior from the pitch. Do love a good foul. That's what hoofs are made for. He comes in there, but he greedily rolls that. He had block, but he wanted to get me down. Armor holds. The frenzy doesn't need it, mate, but the armor holds. He makes an uphill on Morg, but he's already rerolled this turn, so they only stunned him. Alright, this is the chance to get Morg away because we've got this Beastman on the outside. So we're standing up the guys. Get the team on the feet. Get a blocking body in. And he makes it. Bosh! He's free now. Doesn't get the Beastman out of the way though, or off the field. Morg. Pull the guard piece in here so you can get a 2 dice on this guy. His armor holds up though. Just bringing the wall up a bit, shuffle everyone along. But he does have 3 Beastmen to move up, and he uses bullets here. Armor holds, and it's just putting tackle zones on Morg at the moment. Morg is agility 3, so he would be dodging out on a 3+ if I wanted to go that way. But you never want your star player on their ass. I don't mind him throwing Beastman into an ogre really. He actually just rerolled to get away with that. Only results a push, better than being powed. I have to take that as an uphill. No reroll. Just knowing the team up. I figured I wanted a couple more bodies up the field, so I'll try and free up. The dude here over there. I figured if we blitz here, we could push Morg out of the way, but we only get a posh. So it still means Morg's got a tackle zone to deal with. Yeah, netting everybody. Try and control those goats. Put this beastman on his ass. It's an armor breakage. He's just stunned. No free die up here, but it's a push, attacker down, push. But Morg is now free. Which is the main thing. He has to use a reroll here, and that's brilliant for us, because he doesn't have a block on that guy. Tag it down into both down, and that's where having block pays off. Doesn't matter if you've got Mighty Blow, buddy. If you're not actually getting the results on the dice that you want. So I'm a bit cheeky here because I've got an extra turn to play with, so I figure I'm just going to try and hurt his team as much as I can. Because I do have safety nets here like wrestle and block, so I've still got my reroll. 3 rerolls going out of this, so we can afford to be a bit precarious. And I managed to pop, there we are, put his entire team on his arse. Yeah, I'm that kind of guy. Mainly because I don't want his knockouts getting rolled, like an extra roll on any knockouts he has, which is like one of them at this point. Oh! 2 now! And I wanted to do a little bit more of a... if I could. I didn't realise I kind of accidentally left this Chaos War exposed in the back. And the greedy rolls to try and get some damage back on me. Stumbles my block warrior. And then he brings back a goat to stamp on his head. Breaks my armour, only stuns him but gets sent off. So it's fucking glorious for us. Who needs a whole team of Mighty Blow? You can win the attrition more about, and I'm just playing safe here and slam him with the ogre. Make sure he's earning his bloody wage. So that going into half time. We are 1 up. Well, this is the mistake I made because he said that. I just actually did it now in my commentary. I made a horrible misplay at this point. The knockouts are quite favourable, to be fair. Everybody failed. So we've got 1 guy sent off. He's got 2 sent off, 1 injury, and 2 knocked out. So he shuffles all of his players up the line to try and get favourable blocks and puts 1 free, I guess, to be a scoring threat. Kicks off, and apparently Nuffle absolutely hates him and lets me set up again in a new defence. So we slam the ogre in the middle of the line and shuffle everyone along. The ball actually lands smack bang behind the front. He starts by dodging out here. He spots the weak point in my line. See strength 3 guard piece and blitzes him out. Actually knocks him square in his arse. So I'm fine with that. This is the mistake I make, I think. He then knocks out after this guy. Yeah, he stumbles this warrior as well. I was like, oh crap. And knocks out him. I thought this was the first turn of the new half. So at this point, I actually APO'd him into a stun. I just wasted my APO on a knockout. He double skulls here, fortunately. I get a knockout back on him with more. That's fucking brilliant. But yes, what an idiot I am. I just wasted my APO on a... Because I was in for the attrition game. And I figured this was the beginning of a new half. I wanted to be players up on the field. I didn't want to be losing that Chaos Warrior straight away then. So I APO'd it. And then we went into half time. So that felt really bad. But you learn. Pay attention to the turns. So knockouts are good for him. Oh, what's happened here? There we are. Had a little bit of weird delay on it loading up. So we set up for the second half. I feel I'll go for a bit more of a defensive wedge. Put the mercenary on the front line with a high armor block warrior. A couple of wrestle pieces to go on the outside, and then welcome a Star Player Beastman in the middle. He kicks, and he gets to move someone under the ball, and it's right on the outside there. So it's quite interesting, and he does catch it. He's probably quite excited now. He's got a player just on the wing, ready to go. So he starts by throwing his front line blocks. Knocks out Mr. Troy Main, the mercenary. His blocks are good. He gets a greed reroll here, and actually he gets it. He stumbles more. So you can take more down on a stumble or down. 5 or 6 still gives him 2 dice. I'm a 10 though, so good luck, buddy. And he starts bringing around some beastmen to try and wall his ball carrier. I'm not sure why he blitzes on the backside here. It's not where the ball is. If I was him, I would have blitzed one of these guys down to put less stress on this side. But I guess it does stun a guy, brings in to try and tie up more pieces. Brings his ball carrier down, not too far to overexpose him. He's trying to play it a bit safe. Stop withstanding the team up. And then I just go for it. So this is the only guy that's free. 2 dice rolls, I go for it. He makes it, so here's the reroll to get the power on him. Bosh. No. Denied. Let me just start throwing some blocks out where we can. Working down from 2 dice into the 1 dice and whatnot. Bouncing off each other. The Goat Man gets the nice 1 dice stumble. He stays where he is to get that guy in a tackle zone. And this guy then comes through to just pick up the ball with his extra arms. And I decide to hand it off to the strength 4 guy. So at least it's a bit safer in his hand. Strength 4, agility 4. So it was a nice handoff. He doesn't even stand his guys, he's angry. He's just bringing in his frenzy. Then he figures maybe he will stand up. He wants to blitz this warrior for some reason. And he has to use his reroll on it for the absolute greed. Could have just taken the push result. They wanted to stumble on him. Which allows him just to body my guys. Bearing in mind now that he's already blitzed. So it means the ball carrier is safe. Brings up an assist to 2 dice this guy. Range to put him in the arse, but the armour holds. Mighty blow. And he's already reroll for greed. So he gets punished with the attacker down there. I'm going to bring this guy around the back as things to tie up this player. And then I kind of left these guys where they were because I realised, oh, this guy's also got agility 4, so he dodges out on a 2 up. And then we just get the ball away. And you get a square at a time. For these reasons. I didn't really need to do that extra go for it, but I get punished for it. This is a bit odd how I positioned some guys here. Like, I was going to form a cage. And I move this guy out the front here. And then for some reason I decided I wanted the guard piece in the middle and I was going to blitz with Morg, bring him back to... I don't know, it made sense at the time. Morg finally gets a good hit in, but it's only a stun. He actually manages to dodge out and the 3 up. I'd rather take that than get pulverised with Mighty Blow. And then he makes a random blitz up here on this. I think it's probably now disheartened me. He's lost the ball and just wants to hurt me. He doesn't re-roll it. I don't think he could have done. But he made me thought I was going to wrestle and I chose not to give him a turnover. But that slightly punishes me because he actually gets an armor break. That's a knockout. I think the Mighty Blow went onto the knockout. The armor broke anyway. We start with a bit of Morg action. He has not got the ball now, so we can let him free. Tie up these beasts from back here. Bring in the assist up here, so you can get a blitz on this Chaos Warrior with the 2 dice. Pow him. Just give more things for Morg to play with. And we just advance the line a little. I realise this guy is free here. We have movement round, so I bring this warrior up obviously to block him off and just bring out the ball carrier a bit more. So things are going swimmingly. No one's actually been. I'm so surprised I had this many beastmen on the pitch still at this point. I guess that's where having the actual skills that will give you the favourable dice results pay off first.
This is going to be enough to come out on top.
Something exciting's about to happen.
Let me say is he actually managed to pull one off on the Chaos Warrior. We got a knockout there. I was sweating at this point, knowing that I used my APO, wasted it, and now any of these could just be permanent injuries. And he's managed to get tackle zones. That's brilliant. I don't think it was particularly necessary for him to go for this either, because he's not putting any more pressure on my ball carrier by moving these players up. And then just punished on the 1 dice attacker down. Get nuffled. So again, my strength for agility 4 beastman's got the ball, so he can dodge out on a 2 up. But I start with making a block just to try and put tackle zones on more goats. But I figure I want a bit of value for Morg. Not particularly sure why I'm doing this in order. I should have done something to ball carrier first, because again, this doesn't. This is terrible. Lucky I'd wrestle. This is a badly played turn for me, I think. Because none of that amounted to, I still had to do that move either way, so I could have done that first with my reroll. Like, had I lost that reroll and doing all those blocks beforehand, that means that dodge could have potentially just lost me the ball. So just dodged him out first and then throwing blocks at people. Now he doesn't have block, so that is good. He gets the ball off of me regardless for the dodge out. And now he stands his team players up, but I do like to stand my first. just in case. Otherwise, excessive turnover leads to you having just a team sat on your ass. And he knocks out another Chaos Warrior. So his mighty blows are actually paying off now. He's getting through armour, but luckily he's only knocking out my players, not injuring them. Yeah, it's looking good for him. He's got a small wall and a ball handler near the ball. I've only got 2 ghosts up there, but Nathal hates him. We'll see what we can do with this. We're halfway into the second half now. Stand up the team. For a risky block with Morg first, because why not? I figured I wanted to try and free up. No, I didn't. I was just throwing blocks with Morg. And we blitz with this dude to get the away from where I have to reroll because I'm going to do not have block here, and he does. We managed to get the tackle zone off of the ball. We pick it up, and then surprise, surprise! Trips on the tightrope. On the tripwire. Takes him down. Apparently it's slippery around there. There's a little patch of wood at this end of the field. Eating through his rerolls though. Which makes things like that fantastic. Gives us another recovery chance and another scoring chance. But I start off with just throwing blocks out. Trying to get his Goatman free. Mainly so if I don't want to repeat that turn and him having his Goatman to mess around with. So I do try and put an extra tackle zone on it first. That Beastman there gets hammered again. His armour takes it. We pick up the ball. And touchdown! For the 2-0 lead. I was very happy now. I knew I pretty much secured the game at this point, and my team was alive for all intents and purposes. One guy sent off, and then a load of knockouts. I wouldn't mind them staying knocked out. Yeah, at this point, to be fair, because what I need to do now is survive getting absolutely destroyed and stop him scoring. So I just go for a wide back line, kick ball. Yeah. What was the kickoff result for this half? It doesn't get it there. But yeah, I basically stick everyone on the back line at this point. He gets an injury, but it is just the loner Goatman, mercenary here. He actually gets injured. There's a point of agility, so no SPP. He will not be getting hired after the game to fill our roster. Apparently, I'm not allowed to get the full 11 players back. This team's stuck at 10 players. So at this point, we don't care what happens to Morg. He's earning his money. And then I chuck another random Beastman up there. I figured actually, if rather than risking armor breaking on a Chaos Warrior, a more expensive piece, especially one with a skill on, and taking the injury for Beastman, gets murdered. It's not the end of days. Yeah, and he gets stunned though. I'm not sure if this guy realised he was playing this late in the game, or if he was, what he wanted to achieve. A 2-1 isn't going to push him. But he basically sets himself up to allow me the free surf. Glorious. Could have just ran him a square and it would have been fine. But I think he was blinded. It's like one track. If I can get the guy down there, I don't know. I also purposely placed my team to a point where Beastman can't run, so you got the 3-6 to go for it, and you won't reach him on a blitz. I think he did have one Beastman actually with movement 7, which I didn't even think about.
If the player is pushed, it will
Is he off?
public.
Yeah, he is actually off. There he is. So that wasn't a threat. And now he can't score. He's only got one turn left, so I bring people up. These guys already made their actions, and I realised they're actually susceptible. I kind of wanted to see Morg'N'Thorg die, so I dodged him out, and I was just going to place next to this ball carrier as a threat. I mean, he dodged out on a 3-up, he failed it. Either way would have been brilliant. And then yeah, obviously the guys I couldn't pull back because we blocked and blitzed with are now open to getting punched. But this is his last turn. I'm not sure he totally realises. I think he does. It's only a stun though. Just try to do as much damage as he can at this point. This isn't a league, this is just matchmaking, so he's purely just injuring me, and that's fine. The Blood Bolt, been a bloody game. So then if that was I can try a score pass or a glory pass, because he passed the ball forward. Maybe he went to try and let me have some glory passes. He'd have been just as fine to chuck it back. I try and get a block here with my low skill Chaos Warrior against my SPB on him. But the beast's armor holds. And then we just do what we can at the end, return the favour. Bring as many bodies as we can in, pushing it. And stamp on his last guy now. And that's the game. So of that, I actually took away more armor breaks, one more armor break than him, which was amazing. Possessed the ball for most of the game. I actually threw more blocks than him. He did get an extra knockout. That's armor breaks on me, isn't it? I'm so bad at this game. Oh no, he did take more blocks than me. Okay. But yeah, that was that. Hope you enjoyed. And if so, give us a like and whatnot, or let us know, and I'll do more of these in the future. Cheers for watching.